Mr. President Donald Trump had all he needed, has all he needed, has all he needs, has everything any human would need for an object in outer space to have freedom. A world-renowned neurosurgeon, Mr. Ben Carson, who unfortunately was also very religious, no disrespect, and who fit well with Mr. President Donald Trump for his limits and control with his mind and body. The two together fit well. A Donald Trump, Mr. President, who is bigger, stronger, richer, and more powerful than anyone else who could challenge his dominance. He used language well to subdue his opponents. He used his body to bully and deny. And unfortunately, in a similar example, Mr. Ben Carson had a mind built from medical school and neurosurgery performed on children for years and years and years, and a religious practice similar to a pastor, a priest, a holy man, using language with calm, slow dialect and relaxed posture and gesture. And they had an opportunity to acknowledge a climate change for children who are growing old now, and a psychology and a psychiatry denying their freedom for when they are as old as those who are in power now. When Dr. Ben Carson and Mr. President Donald Trump, Mr. Dr. Ben Carson, were 37, they had soda shops, candy shops, burgers, and etiquette, standards for interacting with one another, rules and restrictions and boundaries, most notably for behavior. Police officers who enforce law with brutality and violence, often killing and murdering a minority for not respecting their courage, their honor, and their sacrifice in their brotherhoods. Women were barely learning to be feminists. Transgender and gay and homosexuality and queer we're slowly not being a reason for hospitalization in some hospital for insane and difficult humans with disorders, diagnoses, and schizophrenia and autism and other diagnosed language descriptions, letters and sentences about reasons for their incarceration. And Dr. Ben Carson once said during the Mr. Trump presidency, "We're not nirvana yet," in some interview on some Republican news station. Politics and law and order with consequences for civil war were chosen and decided instead of a country called the United States of America finally achieving a goal of freedom, with humans not watching and observing behavior anymore, not declaring mind the most intelligent and brilliant and obvious, best option and choice for those in the civilization ruled by a government. Instead of neurons and synapses, body and brain and world, energy and consciousness, and sleep, Mr. President Donald Trump and his government chose to fight against what they called anarchy and treason, wasteful spending, and an enemy they declared, worst of all, China. And now there's climate change, coronavirus pandemic, no jobs, no careers, no college, no silence and quiet from the strife and fighting undoubtedly to come. Four years of opportunity and benefit for babies and toddlers and families and children and humans on planet Earth. Wasted. And destroyed.